Anticapitalista. Anticapitalista. Who's the revolution? Anticapitalista. Anticapitalista. Where did the revolution start? Philadelphia. Anticapitalista. 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 So that means get liquor. What do you say fire stuff?
Mic check! This is going to be one of the rare occasions where GA finishes on time. Just a reminder. The WOOP meeting is right now at the library. After that meeting, party! Mic check!
I'm building a structure over there. We need nails. Help me.
And I know.
Police presence!
They're lining right here. They're forming over there. It's making some people nervous. So what I think is that what we should do is exactly what we did last night. Let's have a people's mic and a sit-in right here.
Let's clear a different spot right now. Well, right now, I don't mean to. Let's just move it to the next spot. Yeah. It's rush hour.
For accurate info.
Not rumors. You can also find stories
and
accurate information
at
our Facebook page, Occupy Philadelphia. We're trying to post as much up-to-date information as possible. Also, someone with media is willing to set up a schedule so people can sign up to be here for 4 hours at a time. And other people can look to see who is signed up so people can leave and other people can be here so we can always have a pretty fair amount of people here on our eviction watch. And so people like food can maybe feel
OccupyPhillyMedia.org.
In the next few hours. For the schedule. Sign up. And get other people you know. To do so. Woo! Woo!
Next we have mic check. Mic check. Next we have Tony from the Friends Center.
Mic check. Mic check. I'm Tony. From the Friends Center Working Group. I have a short announcement. That in the event of any police action later tonight or overnight, Friends Center will open and will stay open for people to regroup and find some rest.
Thank you, Tony.
Mic check. We now have Khalid from the Radical Caucus.
My name is Caleb.
Caleb.
I'm from the Radical Caucus. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. At 160 East Meehan Ave in Mount Airy. Occupy Philly. We'll be moving Florence Mason back into her home. Please come join us.
Mic check. We now have Dennis from Havoc. Hello. I'm Dennis. From Havoc. I thank you. All the homeless thank you. And they are asking for your help. To send food. Clothes. Bedding. Medicine. Anything you can find or donate. To Camp Liberty 1. Up in Fort Richmond. Where it is most needed. And should all go. Thank you all. They got it. OP has my contact information. And if anybody wants to talk to me after the GA, I'll be standing right there. Thank you. Mic check. Next up, Khadijah from the Curfew Committee.
Mic check. My name is Khadijah. You have to repeat that, please. The Curfew Committee are working on a lot of different endeavors. One includes research. One includes organizing a First Friday event in the spring. And the other one includes outreach to groups throughout the city. If you're interested, please show up to a curfew meeting. Or join our Facebook group. For more information. Thank you.
Keep up. With what's going on. So right now, we have Laura. Who takes care of the calendar.
Mic check. If you have an event, meeting, direct action, or anything else that you would like to put on the calendar for public information, please send it to me. You can find me throughout the night. And I will give you my email address. And I can send it out. On the nightly blast. Thank you.
Mic check. TJ from the working group. People of color will address you now.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody. My name is TJ.
My name is TJ.
And I work with the working group. With them, a number of working groups. One of them being people of color. And the other being Penn Occupy. Both these groups are involved in an action. This Wednesday at noon. In front of the library. At one of the largest employers. In this city. University of Pennsylvania. We're gonna have David Harvey, a very, very famous, outspoken Marxist, geographer, who does work on segregationary practices in cities like Philadelphia. Speaking to us about issues like the curfew, like stop and frisk. We would like to invite all of you to show up and show Penn what Occupy is all about. Remember that too, like the food, is fucking free. I'd also like to tell you one more thing that Penn Occupy is working on. We're trying to organize a national conference of all the Occupy sites and movements in Philadelphia during winter to address Occupy Next. One of which might be occupying the DNC, Democratic National Conference, in September in Charlotte to subvert that shit. So once again, I invite you all back to Penn on Wednesday at 12 o'clock in front of the library in what they call the button.
One thing we would like you all to remember is that the world is watching Philadelphia. So be careful and mindful of what you say. On last night, I was watching the live stream at about 4 o'clock in the morning. There were over 1,400 people watching at that time. With that in mind, we have up next from PR, Chris.
Mic check. Thank you for that announcement. The world is watching Philadelphia. The news media is here. The live stream is live. People on Twitter are buying us pizza.